each law in the Old Testament is an expression of a principle showing God's heart, design, or intention. And in those pages, 613 laws are found. You know, you might think that's a lot of laws to follow, unless you're a lawyer or you're an accountant. Because if you talk to a lawyer or an accountant, well, they would say 613 is rather small. I learned not too long ago that the US tax code, just the tax code alone, has over 70,000 laws. Why is there such a difference? Well, there's a huge difference between the way that the Israelites viewed the law and how Americans view the law. For Americans, if it's not written in the letter of the law, then it's not a thing. In fact, they would call it like a loophole. Israelites had no understanding of a loophole at all. No? Why? Because they viewed God's law to be a paradigm. And so my professor of Old Testament this semester says each law in the Old Testament is an expression of a principle showing God's heart, design, or intention. God's heart, design, or intention includes the moral law, and it's also much more than just the moral law. It's an all of life thing.